Hi everyone, Jennifer here, and welcome to the final video for 2020 here on the Daily Connoisseur. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel this year. This was a very difficult year for everybody, and a highlight of my year was being able to connect with you, and I hope that the channel did bring you joy and maybe even a bit of escapism throughout this tumultuous year. In today's final video, I wanted to share 5 inspirational quotes that I curated that I think will help us close out 2020 and move us into 2021. I also have a really fun announcement, and I'm going to be giving recognition to the Chic Society. Also, there is a windstorm going on outside, and I think I'm just going to leave the beautiful sound of the wind chime. I really like that, so I hope you don't mind it too much. Before we get into the 5 quotes that I chose for us, you're going to be seeing some names scrolling down below on the scrolling ticker. And these are the Chic Connoisseurs. They are one of the upper tiers in the private membership group here on YouTube. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be giving mention to the Elegant Connoisseurs. So I hope that you stay for the end to listen to those mentions. They are such a wonderful group of people, and a lot of them have really unique small businesses, or they're authors, or they have YouTube channels. So I want to give them their monthly recognition in today's video. Okay, so let's jump into the 5 quotes that I have pulled for us. I think that these are going to help us. They're seemingly random and don't necessarily go together, but they do all come together in the end. The first quote comes from Jorge Luis Borges, and it was sent to me by Jay Dahman. And he said, "Don't talk unless you can improve the silence. Don't talk unless you can improve the silence." Isn't that so good? I think that a lot of us might have a little bit of social anxiety. And when we're with other people, if there's silence, we get uncomfortable. I've written about this in my books. And so maybe in order to fill the silence and to mitigate the uncomfortable feelings, we just do mindless chatter, or maybe we overshare about ourselves or offer up information that we don't necessarily want to offer up. So this is going to be something that I'm really going to focus on. Don't talk unless you can improve the silence. It's very hard to improve silence, in my opinion. So I really like that one. Guard our words. The next quote is from Marcus Aurelius, and he says, "Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them." Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. This is important for me, and I've really been trying to do this, and I try to communicate this in my homemaking videos, that when we're in the midst of such a tumultuous year and so many scary things happening around us, it is important to also dwell on the beauty of life so that we don't get completely hopeless, right? So I love that, to dwell on the beauty, watch the stars and see yourself running with them, to envision yourself doing great things. And I think that's really important for us for the upcoming year. Okay, the next quote is from Haruki Murakami, and he's one of my favorite Japanese authors. He wrote The Wind-Up Bird Chronicles, which is a book that I really enjoyed. Okay, so he said, "And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain, when you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about." This could really be equated to childbirth, I think. So when you're giving birth to a child, it's, kind of traumatic. It's extremely painful, and it's scary. And I mean, especially if you don't have an epidural, right? As I discovered with my last child. And there's so much that goes into the labor of it. But then when you deliver the child, you forget all of that. It's really a miracle. So he equates this to a storm. And so I am applying this to 2020. 2020 really was a storm for many people. And so I like how he says, once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through. How did we make it through, right? Only by the grace of God. How you managed to survive. You won't even be sure whether the storm is really over. And I don't think the storm is over yet. I don't know what is in store for us in this next year. I don't think miraculously everything's just going to be amazing on January 1st. So the storm isn't necessarily over. But one thing is for certain, when you come out of the storm, you're not going to be the same. And I think we can all say that with certainty. We are not the same people that we were when we entered into 2020. And so how have we changed? How have we changed for the better? That's a good thing to focus on, right? And how have we changed for the worse? And it's good to analyze that as we go into the new year. Okay, Mark Twain has so many good quotes, and I have another one of his here. He says, "Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great." So this is pivotal and very important for people, and we all deal with this on some level. I certainly deal with this all the time. But don't let people belittle your ambitions. If somebody's doing that to you, they have a very small perception. They have very small visions. And Mark Twain calls them small people, and I think that's what he means by that. So it is very important to not allow those people to hinder you. You can become great, and I'm telling you that right now. You can become great. This doesn't mean you can become famous or you can become rich. No, you can become great in your own life, whatever that may be. You might be a homemaker who never even sees many people and is very isolated right now, but you can be great at what you do. And don't let people belittle those ambitions that you have. And the final quote I have is from William Arthur Ward, the writer. This one is so good. He says, "The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The realist adjusts the sails." So I love this because I consider myself to be an optimist. But in this quote, the one to be praised really is the realist, right? The pessimist is complaining. The optimist expects the situation to change, and the realist adjusts to the situation. So obviously going into 2021, things are not ideal. And how can we adjust to that? Instead of complaining about it or wishing things were different, how can we adjust to the current reality that we're facing? So I really enjoyed that. And I wrote some notes down here and I want to read them just so I can not forget what I was going to say. So I wrote down, going into 2021, we need to be realistic. We need to look at the beauty in life where we can find it. Stay away from toxic situations and toxic people. Weather the storm and guard our words. So I hope that those 5 quotes are going to be useful for you and that they gave you something to think about as we close out this year. Okay, next I have a very fun announcement for you. So I have been working with Emojam to create some emojams. Well, what are emojams? You're thinking, what is that? Okay, emojams are GIFs with audio. And so if you text your friends, you probably use emojis and maybe you use a GIF. I love using GIFs because they're so funny usually. So emojams are GIFs with audio. I have worked with Emojam and we worked with a very talented artist and we created 6 animated GIFs. They're all of me and they all say popular slogans on my channel like keep calm and remain classy, look presentable always, being chic is being prepared, that type of thing. And so you can download the Emojam app and it's totally free. And I'm giving one Emojam to all of my subscribers. I think the one I'm giving out is being chic is being prepared. And then the channel members in the Chic Society, you have access to all of my Emojams. That's one of your new perks. So you can get all of the other 5 ones for free. This is what some of the Emojams look like. That's so not chic. Keep calm and remain classy. Being chic is being prepared. Look presentable always. Time for tea. Elegance is a state of mind. Aren't those great? And this is what they would look like in a text message if you're trying to envision this. Being chic is being prepared. Time for tea. This is just a free, fun gift that I wanted to give you at the end of the year. And I want to thank Emojam because they're only working with a few select YouTube creators. And I'm so honored that they chose to work with me. So thank you so much to Emojam for creating these for my audience. I hope that you enjoy using them and that they bring you good cheer. Okay, so I'm going to give recognition to the elegant connoisseurs now. I normally do this in the Chic Assignment check-in, but because we're taking a break for December and January from that series, I'm going to do it in this video. So the Chic Society is the private membership group here on YouTube. I started it this time last year and it's grown so much and we have so much fun. I do one vodcast every Friday, and once a month I either do a live stream or we do a Zoom call where we actually get to see each other, and I post those for people who can't make it in the Chic Society. So it's kind of like Patreon, but it's on this YouTube platform. So you either join by clicking the join button, or you can click the link down below for more information. The lowest tier is $1.99 a month. It's less than $2 a month, and you get all of those benefits. And there are 2 upper tiers as well, and those are for people who would like to support the channel on a bigger level. Some of the people, like in the Elegant Connoisseurs, they have a business, or they just wrote a book, or they have a YouTube channel, or something that they would like to promote. And for them, they use it as a really affordable way to advertise their business because, it's a really great way to do that and get your business in front of a large audience. I also have just patrons of the channel who do not have a business to share and they just support it at the highest level. And I thank you so much, honestly. It really does mean a lot to me. So all of that information will be down below. If you would like to join us for 2021, it's never too late to join, and you can catch up on all of that content that I put out throughout the year. Without further ado, let me give you the Elegant Connoisseur mentions. Amanda Dykes, she's the author of award-winning fiction written to light the dark and lift your heart. Amanda just sent me her latest book, Set the Stars Alight, and I can't wait to read it. Shannon Beers from Awesome Possum Powers. Shannon has a YouTube channel called Awesome Possum Powers, featuring stop motion videos where you can learn more about the fuzzy characters with character from her book, Awesome Possum Powers Altruism. Amy Floor from Azalea Spa Goods, handcrafted aromatherapy body oils. Brandy Still, silhouette artist. Her dainty scissors in hand, Brandy can render your likeness within a few brief minutes, keeping alive the art of silhouette portraiture that dates back to 1700s France. Jenny Williams from Carrot Top Paper Shop. She offers colorful literary wall art and book-themed gifts to inspire every woman to be the heroine of her life. Dressed for My Day with Kay Harms encourages women 40 plus to care for and dress their bodies in a way that helps us influence our world positively and with grace. Elaine Brisebois is a certified nutritionist and women's weight loss coach. Download her elegant eating handbook, Simple and Effective Strategies for Permanently Living at Your Natural Weight, to get started. Faith Grace Home with Brianna Morales is a blog about encouraging women in their homemaking roles through a biblical perspective. Freedom Moms by Ashley Buffa. Learning to treat chores as a family team is the key to creating and maintaining a tidy, organized home, and it's attainable through the Freedom Moms Smart Kids Chore System. Inspired by Nikki, YouTube channel and Etsy shop. Nikki has beautiful stationery, and now she has aprons now available in her Etsy shop. Jennifer Melville, author of Elevate Your Personal Style, Inspiration for the Everyday Woman, and Elevate the Everyday, Actions and Ideas to Enhance the Experience of Daily Life, both titles available on Amazon. Julie Coleman from My Confident Closet. Julie helps you build a seasonal wardrobe that fits your style and budget. Artist Katie Rose. Her final art collection of the year, Good Tidings, is inspired by landscapes around our globe in this time of strengthening through struggle. Her original paintings can be found at katierosecollection.com. Leslie Morris from Gather and Grow. Leslie educates on wellness options to have in your home, creating a toxin-free home, tips for increasing energy levels, and CBD education. Nicole Brignol, founder of Lovely Bits, organic intimate care for women. Rosenda Valenzuela from the Little Pink Casa channel. She inspires ladies in vintage homemaking, elegant lifestyle, feminine wardrobe, and romantic home. Tina Hugal from Outschool. Tina teaches history through biographies for ages 8 to 16. Michelle Rohr from the Secret Owl Society. Digital planners and e-courses on how to create passive income from your own planning business. Her motto is take 100% responsibility for your life. The Shortbread Family. Alan's Scottish Shortbread uses their Scottish grandmother's heirloom family recipe to bake small batches of buttery shortbread that pairs perfectly with a pot of tea. Learn more at alanscottishshortbread.com. Sturm Brothers Jewelry is a family-owned, custom-designed jewelry store specializing in making heirloom jewelry into something special for the next generation to cherish. Something to Cherish by Cherish Flighter. Beautiful and meaningful products that promote the celebration and gift of life based on the watercolor designs of artist Cherish Flighter. And thank you to the following: Catherine Ray, Carly Tom, Christine Bola, Carolyn Haydu, Denise John, Jet Raleigh Heron, Gina K. Kenry, Heather Barrera, Jenny Candelaria, Linda Eckloff, Marie Caudill, Maria Condor, Melissa Ricci, and Prudently at Home, and she has a new YouTube channel, which I will also leave linked down below. Thank you so much to the Chic Society, and thank you to all of you for being a part of the Daily Connoisseur this year. This was a tremendous year for growth on this channel, and I learned so much. And I would love if you would leave a comment down below telling me what you would like to see in 2021. If there's a request that you have, or if there's something that you enjoyed on the channel this year that you would like to see more of, please let me know down below. Our family wishes you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you have a wonderful rest with your family. I'm going to be taking a break now until January, and I have so many fun things planned for you in January, including a really exciting month-long collab that I can't wait to share with you. All right, everyone, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year. In the meantime, keep calm and remain classy. Bye, everyone.